next time.
What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Forever One Ghost coming back at you with some Dokkan battle. Let's get right into the hype. Now, last night we had our maintenance, and obviously a lot of us that did wait till 5 or 4 in the morning got the release of Super Saiyan 3 Angel Tech Goku, and of course a couple cards that can get Dokkan Awaken, including some for Bardock as well, with the Masked Saiyan coming in a double banner. Not a double banner per se, but like double banner for both characters is what I meant to say. So we're going to go ahead and check it out real quick. I did go ahead and check out a couple of the battles here. So here we go with the Saiyan Warrior Celebration. As you see here, the Masked Saiyan and Super Saiyan 3 Angel Tech Goku finally have been released. Now let's go check ahead what's going to happen during this celebration. Now, a lot of us are expecting some new stuff, so let's go ahead and see. Okay, obviously we have the special missions again where we get the Dragon Stones for doing this and this. And of course we got the login bonuses for the Saiyan Warriors. And of course the discounts on Dragonstone. This is the perfect time to get Dragonstones if you want to, or if you don't want to, it's fine. Nobody's obligating you to. So this is a chance for you to get some if you need some, or if you want some, or if you just want to get them to get yourself some really dope cards like Goku Super Saiyan 3 Angel Tech Goku, or even the Masked Saiyan to add on to your amazing Tech Mono team. Now again, having Goku there is awesome because again he is your 120 lead for Tech. So he obviously gives you the better support for all cards, including all those units you have with you, if you have some great units to attend to. Of course, you have the Saiyan Warrior, or a Dokkan Festival Warrior of Saiyan Blood. And then, of course, the other from the Other World Warrior returned Super Saiyan Angel Goku's event, or strike event, of course, with the Masked Saiyan as well. So if you guys want to summon for these cards, you may. And, of course, we're going to get Bio Broly. Now, when do we see him? I don't know. But it does say it'll show up this month, I guess. This month, So we're possibly going to get him with the Awakenings of 2 cards here as well. So that's going to be really, really awesome. Because we're going to get those 2 Goten and Trunks and Android 18 as well. All 3 of them. So if you have those 2 to the right, you can Dokkan Awaken them once they do come out for you to Dokkan Awaken. And of course, Android 18, which I think you can get through the event. Of course, it looks like there are other cards here you can Dokkan Awaken, which is the Bio Broly, which is awesome as well, because that's, of course, another Broly. But again, this is the Bio Broly where he became literally a muscle of toxic waste. And, of course, Goten and Trunks beat him with the help of Krillin and Android 18 as well when they were saving people. If you guys seen the movie, you guys know what I'm talking about. Now, of course, Pan's Secret Adventure. Now they're going to be adding another Boss Rush stage, which is awesome. I can't wait to do it. Very excited for it. I finally beat the last stage, and it was a little bit of a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a tough fight, but worth the fight itself, its own. So that's awesome. Of course, and then we got some other stuff here, and of course, getting the Saiyan defeat the legendary Super Saiyan Broly, so you can awaken Goku, Trunks, and Gohan for the Father-Son Kamehameha. And then, of course, the hidden potential for orbs, and of course, the Super Strike event additional availabilities, and of course, the 30% off trade points as well for here as well. That's going to be a lot of stuff. Also, I want to make a very clear point here that I've been working on some cool cards. I'm gonna Dokkan Awaken a couple, obviously, this week. So look forward to that. Those tweets out there at Forever One Ghost. So I actually finally can say I've Dokkan Awaken LR Hercule. And yes, I do have his special attack up to level 10. I will be getting more cards to get him up a little bit. Maybe not. But very cool card to have. Another LR on my squad here. Of course, he is my 5th. And as you see here, I have a lot of cards here that I'm going to be Dokkan Awakening this time. Of course, the Super Saiyan 2 Goku, who's really, really good. And, of course, the regular Super Saiyan Goku. And the physical, which is... Where's the Bardock at that I have? Oh, here he is. I can Dokkan Awaken him as well. And, of course, as I mentioned before, we can Dokkan Awaken this Super Saiyan Angel Goku into Super Saiyan 3 Angel Tech Goku, who has that awesome leader skill there in front of you guys. And, of course, some other really cool cards that I think you can Dokkan Awaken here if you have a lot of the Brolys, or not Brolys, the Bardocks and Goku. So, what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to go ahead and face off against Super Saiyan 3 Tech Angel Goku. Now, I did face him twice already and beat him with my INT Tech team. INT team, my lord, I don't even know what I'm saying right now. But let's go ahead and change him up a little bit. Now, he is Tech, so the best advantages to go against him would be obviously INT, because he's a Tech type. Or, of course, if you want to change it up, you could always go with the strength mono team, which will do just as fine. But I did beat them both at the same time with my INT team, which was fantastic. I had a double LR Gohan that did fantastic. Orb changing was fine. I beat them pretty quickly. So the only problem I had was the physical Goku, which was a little bit of a pain because obviously the type of disadvantage was a pain in the butt. But also it was fun, so it's awesome. Wow, already somebody has the Mass Saiyan. Let's go ahead and showcase him real quick for you guys. Obviously, I won't be using him because he is obviously out for those who want him. Dark Rebellion Trigger. As you see here, he's a great support unit. He gives all types key +3, HP attack and defense +50. And of course, his Dark Rebellion triggers attack and defense lowers when he lands it. And of course, he gives you an attack +5,000 and defense +2,000 when facing 2 or less enemies. The Shadowing Strength, and then of course his wow, over 9,000. I didn't see that. That's actually dope. Very good support unit, as you see here, for bad guys. Very awesome to see that. Let's see if I see a Super Saiyan 3 Tech Goku. Okay, another one person got him as well. Regular SSR. Oh, there he is. Super Saiyan 3 Tech Angel Goku. Look at this monster. Of course, he is your 120 lead for, obviously, your mono team. He gives you 120% and key +2 and HP attack and defense +100 for all tech super types. And of course, he does it for extreme types as well for HP attack and defense +40. And he causes a very immense damage and causing a stun to the enemy, which is awesome. And attack +100 and attack +15 per rainbow sphere obtained. This unit is a monster. If you get him, very, very, very awesome for you to have on your unit team or your tech unit team. Very effective, very, very effective, very, very awesome. Of course, he is one of my favorite units when I saw him come out in JP. I did try to get him today. I didn't get him, but I will get some more stones this week and see if I get lucky. Probably get some YOLOs out if I do get him, which would be freaking awesome because I do love Super Saiyan 3, Angel Tech Goku. But of course, the biggest challenge for me is to see if I do actually get him, because I did get lucky a couple times here and there, but my luck isn't always that great. But hopefully, I do get a chance to go ahead and get him this time around. But also, guys, I wanted to talk about something pretty awesome that if you guys are excited for, obviously, with these events coming out for Dokkan Battle. Obviously, we knew these cards were coming. We were just waiting and waiting and waiting. They were releasing the other 2 units first, which are the 2 villains, which is Super 17 and Kid Buu INT. And of course, his card getting some a couple of other Buu's Awakening, and of course some androids as well, getting some Dokkan Awakenings as well. Wow, that's a lot of information for one guy in one breath. That was tough. Whew. But I am very excited for these units to come out, which is Janemba Strength, and of course the very powerful INT Gogeta, which everybody loves. He is a very good unit. Obviously, if you guys don't know about that unit, you guys should check it out on YouTube or on JP if you have him or don't have him. He's a really, really good unit. One of my favorite units to see, of course, with Angel Tech, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Very, very plausible unit, as well as when you put him on a good INT team, of course, he is going to be your lead because he is awesome. Of course, make sure to have the proper teams for him, because as well, if you don't have a proper team to support that unit, then he's pretty much just a very strong unit that's there that's going to do a lot of the damage, but not get enough of his distribution link skills, which would be, Fierce Battle, Prepare for Battle, or Over in a Flash, or whatever link skills he has. I don't quite remember, but he is going to be a very good unit. But let's go back to talking about Super Saiyan 3 Angel Tech Goku, which is the unit I want to talk about very much so in this conversation. Now, as I am a huge fan of Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I've always been a fan of that character, especially when I finally got the original AGL and Strength Goku Super Saiyan 3's Awakened, which were pretty awesome to get. Obviously, if you guys were fans of those units beforehand, even before the actual Strike event that came out for them, beginning of the original Dokkan Battle stuff that was coming out with Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, and Super Saiyan Vegeta and stuff. Before they even brought up the Super Saiyan God characters, I think they started bringing them out right around where the show was starting in Japan. So they did come ahead of time, so that's probably where a lot of that stuff started coming on for it. So, but if you look back to the original cards, like the original Super Saiyan cards, like Super Saiyan 3, this card, that card, or even some of the new cards that are coming out now, the originals were obviously Super Saiyan 3 Goku that were really good units back in the day, because when you needed some kind of support units and some tech units or even AGL units or stuff like that, those were the units you kind of wanted because they were so awesome. Obviously, I don't mean to sit here and kiss Super Saiyan 3 Goku's ass, but you really got to give it to that character, to be very honest with you, because if not for that character, I mean, or even some of the best characters out there for the original, when we started playing Dokkan Battle, I mean, we wouldn't have gotten such an advancement on that new character itself either, you know. But as a fan, as I always will be a fan of Dokkan Battle, those cards are absolutely incredible. Getting the chance to see that unit get a little bit more love, which is awesome, and then get the chance to see him Dokkan Awaken, and seeing a couple of other more cards get Dokkan Awaken is just a blessing to me, because as a fan, I always want to see improvements on different cards and different units, as well as many other those units that you see on Dokkan Battle, including even so like of villains like Goku Black, which I was really happy to see when he did come to Global, and of course when I saw his LR card as well. I don't mean to go a little bit too far on that, but I was talking about, of course, Super Saiyan 3, but you get the gist of it all, because you have to give its respects to those original cards first. Obviously, as a fan, you want to give respect where respect is earned, and those original 3 cards, the original Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Angel Goku when he was Dokkan Awaken in the original events for Goku when he first came out, which was really, really awesome. As I said before, I was a huge, like literally a huge fan of that unit when he first came out, obviously, because when you get a really good unit like that, or essentially a really good lead or a god lead like that unit, you obviously want to make sure that you have a proper team around him, because you're just not going to go ahead and go, oh, I got him, he's going to do wonders. But without a good team around him, he's just a regular, he's a really good unit that doesn't have much link support or any support units around him. That's why I really, how do I put this? I really shout very loudly about needing support units. Now, support units are the units that are going to save your life when you need ki, or a fair amount of distribution of ki or of different abilities, of course, including attack increase or a defense increase, or even some increases of this or HP or an attack or stuff like that. That's what you kind of want on your units characters, or your essential units like your strength units or your tech units, or even some of your more effective units, of course, essentially like those of Goku or Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, or cards like that are really good semi-fair units that you can put on your team, obviously. But the real reason I bring up a lot of those units is because when you're making a good team, the real reason you need those characters, essentially cards that can help you, cards that can take those hits or can take a lot of the damage away from your units that cannot take the hits. Essentially, that's what you want to do, is build a team that can support you and defend itself from any other units, including units that can, possibly defeat you, or even type advantages and stuff like that. If you have units like, let's put an example here, like Super Saiyan 3 Strength Vegeta, who is a tank, and of course Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, who's another great tank, but that tanker can counter. Obviously, it's a great unit to have, and of course we bring back up to with Frieza, who is a great tank. I think it was the Golden Emperor Frieza before even, I don't know, Janemba was first, and then Golden Emperor Frieza came around, but Janemba was the original tank, who was taking a lot of the hits, who was always the one taking a lot of the punches, and such and such. But that is what I mean by like support, and of course those that can give you key, attack, and defense. That's what makes a great team. You have your units and support units and your all-around defensive units, so that you don't go around making the same chances of mistakes. Did I just get beat? Oh well, I was almost done beating him, but I ended up getting beat by him. But I'll do it again. It's all good. It doesn't really matter. I lose, I win some. I win some, I lose some. It doesn't matter. But my point exactly is, you have to have good support units. You have to have a good around mixture of characters so that your teams are solid. Now, my INT team that I just used was doing just fine. Just like I said, I think I just lost focus and forgot to heal, but it is what it is. I am human. I do end up slipping a couple times. It's fine. But I will be challenging him again so I can get the rest of his medals to awaken one of my Gokus that I have there, so I can make him into a Super Saiyan 3 or a regular Transcend UR Super Saiyan 2 of Goku, the Angel one that has a key plus 2, I think it is, and like about 80% on HP and defense or something like that. Oh, that's a lot of talking that I just did there. My lord. Damn. And then another thing with my unit, my team, is that I want to try to get a double LR Gohan team on here like I did before. But it is a very pain in the butt, because when you're trying to get that unit, it's very hard, because you see a lot of other great units like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Super Vegeta Blue, and Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then Rose and other units that are there. It is a pain, because you want to try to give yourself a fair advantage with the type advantages as well. You can also go in with a tech team, but I kind of don't want to go in with a tech team, obviously, because it just doesn't make any sense to me to go in with a tech team. Obviously, if you have a good tech team, that's fine. I'm not saying in no way, shape, or form not go in with one, but I always like to go in with the team that can deal the most damage, especially those that are the type teams that could decide the type advantage against the character you're facing, or even stuff like that. Oh my lord, it is a pain in the ass to get a good LR Gohan on here, or essentially since now everybody's getting after Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which is awesome. If you guys are pulling for him, fantastically awesome. I might have to switch teams apparently. I might go with AGL. I did beat him with AGL and they did fairly well, but again, that's because I landed some really strong crits and I got very, very lucky. Essentially, when you're going in with a type team that's not gonna do, it's like this. If you go with a really different type disadvantage team like an AGL team, which is tech, you'll get destroyed by a tech team, obviously. But if you can land those crits and you can land those hits and you get super, super lucky, then that's awesome. But essentially, never go in with a team that you aren't sure is going to take that. Okay, so here's one of the characters that I kind of want to get. Is this one. Heading for a showdown. Super Saiyan 3 Goku Angel, who has Tech Type Ki +3, HP and attack and defense +30. Causes supreme damage to enemies. And has a high chance to increase his attack +180. Also, he looks like he's been almost fully maxed out in the hidden potential system. Almost, I think, from what I see here a little bit here. He looks like a good unit, very good tech unit. So I definitely want to awaken him. That's one of the units that I want. And of course, the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku, that is there as well. If I can't find one, I'll just try it again later. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to show you that real quick. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this awesome video. And if you did, please make sure to slap a like. I will do a summoning video this week if I can. And as always, guys, I will be trying and attempting certain things this week. So, of course, I'm going to be uploading my anime review video and then, of course, this one as well. So, anyway, guys, make sure you guys also check out the apparel. Links in the description below if you guys want to purchase the Ghost apparel, my apparel, which would mean the absolute world to me. Make sure to use code GHOST for 10% off of the awesome apparel from my homie Sword Dog, which is in the description below. Also, if you use my code GHOST, you get 10% off the purchases of my apparel. So, and of course, there is some other great stuff down there as well, as including Gamer Crates and Jerky XP, which you could use the same code GHOST for 5% off some great products from Gamer Crates and Jerky XP's flavorful and very tasty jerky. If you guys want to purchase all those things, you make sure to go check the link in the description below. But as always, guys, stay awesome, stay blessed, keep playing Dokkan Battle, and stay hyped for that hype.